Babe, guess what?
We live?
Yes.
We're live!
It's episode 50.
Episode 50, you guys. How did that happen so quickly? I'm happy that you're here with me on a Tuesday morning. I'm fresh-faced. That means we're gonna get ready together. Cheers. I hope you have a coffee or something great to drink. How are you guys doing? I think I'm gonna use the Peter Thomas Roth again. You guys, you don't even know. I used a Babe Lash eye serum last night, and I've used one from them in the past, but I used a new one, and I woke up literally underneath my eyes, and my eyelids are so red, and right here is red. I feel like I wanna claw my eyes out. Have you guys ever had a bad reaction from a lash regrower? Do you know of one that is not so irritating? Because I would like to regrow my lashes, but I feel like my body just does not agree with them. So that is what is up with me. I was like literally having a histamine fit. So if my eyes look red, it's because of that. So we're gonna get, you know, some makeup and everything on top of it. But yay, yay for pursuing beauty and having it backfire, right? I don't think I had like a harsh allergic reaction. It's just I woke up itchy and I was like, oh my gosh, like my eyes are like right where I put it is very red. Very, very red. And you know what? Hey, James, can you turn the air on or the heat off? Is the heat on or off? Sorry. I'm hot. I was cold. I'm wearing a cute sweatsuit that is organic that I'm loving. Everything is linked and listed in the description box below. But full on Goldilocks over here. I'm like, it's too cold in the studio, turn on the heat. I'm gonna wear a little sweatsuit, and now that I'm sat here in front of the lights, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna melt into a puddle. Let me show you guys. This is the cutest sweatsuit. This is brand new to me. This is Mate the label, and I love this like waffle kind of a vibe that it has going down the leg and on the arms. It's super, super cute. The reason I'm excited about this one is if you are in the pancake booty club with me, where you don't have much going on, and sweatpants chronically make you look like you're wearing a diaper, these are nice. They're nice. I'm wearing a small on bottom, a medium in the hoodie, and it is all organic cotton. We love that. Loving it. Have you guys heard of Mate the Label? I bought this myself. I'm just very, very excited about it. Okay. How is everybody doing? I feel like the live looks different today for some reason. It's like too red. Maybe it's just my red eyes. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get to putting makeup on, and we will see where it goes from here. I do have some new things to try out from Vanngo. I have blushes. You guys know I love the bronzer and straightforward so much. I have two blushes right here to try out. We have some singles from MAC. So we're gonna play with eyeshadow. It is 5,100 degrees back here. Okay. I am gonna be using my Details by Tati to apply everything as always. I was so excited to be able to give away a bunch of these on last Thursday's live. You guys, we're gonna do more giveaways on this Thursday's live. K. Janelle Beauty, you bought the curling iron, the Bio Ionic. It's the best. It's so good. I used it today. I use it every day. I have two different sizes, the larger, and then I think it's the 1 1/4. I used the 1 1/4 today, and it just always works out. I play around with different brands because I do get sent different things, but it's only the Bio Ionic that works for me, I swear. All right. Let's prime. I'm already hydrated, moisturized, primed in that way, but we are going to cancel out some pores. And as always, if I am like missing my brain and I don't tell you guys the name of a certain product, it is already listed in the description box. So you can go and peruse and kind of be nosy about my makeup routine. It's all listed there. To Emma, hi Tati, I'm feeling yucky, feeling sick, got a cold. I feel you. You know, I sometimes with the whole allergy issue, I'm just like, am I sick? Is this histamine? Is it an allergy? Because I have a histamine intolerance issue where like, it's kind of this weird, like whack-a-mole situation where you handle one thing and then like another thing pops up, and it's super frustrating. I'm always doing work to regulate my nervous system, to be as healthy as can be, all of that good stuff. But then like I'll try a new product and like that's part of my job, and something will set me off and I'm just like, am I getting sick or is this just like weird product? But it's also that time of year, so hang in there. And then I spotted, someone said, are you still using the Peter Thomas Roth? Yes. And I'm gonna use it again today. The Instant Firm X. I really like it. Now, it is Russian roulette. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires on you, and I'm trying to narrow down exactly why that is. One, you don't wanna use a ton of the product. Two, if you have too much moisturizer underneath the eye from whatever moisturizer you put on in the morning, if you haven't let it sink in, it can kind of ball up the product itself. So when I say I'm going in with a tiny bit, like that's for both eyes. I'm taking the brush that they give you and I'm just grabbing a little bit here. And let's just add this on top of my already irritated eyes. Let's just like see what happens. This product has not irritated my eyes, so fingers crossed. And I kind of go more on the outside for me. Otherwise, I feel like it does kind of bunch up over here, but it helps this line even to kind of just lift a little bit. And then this is my droopy eye. This business right here, like here's the thing. For a minute, I was like, I'm gonna get an upper left. And I talked to Erica about it and she's like, yeah, I'll do it with you. Like, let's go, let's do it. I'm sick of like my eyeshadow looking weird. And it's a, not treatment, it is surgery, but you can do it in twilight mode. You're not put under like heavy anesthesia and it's pain-free, takes a couple weeks to heal, yada, yada, yada. But I kind of think I would look weird and I don't think I want that. And so I like changed my mind, but this area of my eye does need a little like this. So this Peter Thomas Roth product does absolutely help. It really does. Yes,
Yo,
James.
Can we do a thumbnail, please?
Oh my gosh, I'm like, in my droopy eyes. Ready to do a thumbnail. It's time to be a model. Okay, let's do it. Let's figure out. Is it just that my eyes are red or
Yes. It's fine.
it looks like the color is different today?
Okay, Goldilocks. Nice, thank you.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nailed it, you guys. He's not bossing me around to be like, look up, to the right, smile, chin up. Cheers.
You recall that we turned these side lights down just a
Yeah.
little bit, right?
Oh yeah, oh that's why. My lighting is different. It's a little bit softer, like it's not as bright.
Well,
But hopefully in a good way.
it was like blowing you out.
It was. But now I feel like I just need makeup. I feel
It's
like
okay,
I'm too.
Goldilocks.
You know what? Okay.
I'm going to work on the thumbnail. Tati list activated.
Tati list is activated. Hey, you guys from the Tati list. And thank you so much to those of you that are reminding everybody to like the live and share the live. I do appreciate that so, so much. Okay, let's do some foundation. Actually, I should let this set for a minute. You do literally want to let this completely dry and do its thing before you go in and like mess with anything liquidy. See, did I put too much on this side? Okay, with the Peter Thomas Roth, it is a miracle worker, but I'm just gonna like give you the real tea on this. If you put on too much, you'll get like kind of what you get when your foundation is pilling and you have the wrong moisturizer underneath and you're buffing and like you get that weird like dead skin pilling thing. That kind of happens, but it's almost like these little like powdery flakes. What I have found is if you take a spoolie, this is mine from Details by Tati, and lightly, like I'm not aggressively trying to harm my skin in any way, shape, or form. I'm just kind of scratching it off lightly. And then you don't have an issue. This side is good. But when I tell you that it literally, any of those fine lines, it just like smooths everything out. Everything. It's plastic surgery in a bottle. To Harin, I think I'm saying your name wrong, but you're getting married this month. Congratulations. And you want advice for makeup, or what advice are you looking for? But congratulations. Okay, something else I have found to be wonderful when you're using the Peter Thomas Roth, do your concealer first. And when you're doing your concealer, don't do a buffing motion. So I'm actually going to blend out with a velour puff and then go in with my ES2 from my foundation. So I'm going to just take a tiny bit. A little bit out here. Gotta get that, whatever that redness is, gone. I love it when you guys watch me at work. Like I see the comments and I'm like, ooh, someone's sneaking in a live stream at work, and it just makes me laugh because that's something that I would do. All right, we're going in with a velour puff, which makes me laugh. Like so many people online, they'll have like a beauty hack of like, oh my God, you guys, did you know that you can use a velour puff with liquids? And I'm over here like, that was the blendiful. Like we discussed this. We discussed that you can do everything with a velour puff, but nobody wanted to talk about it. And then everybody kind of thought it was weird, but it does give you a very flawless finish to whatever cream you're putting on. And it's fast. So I do still occasionally reach for a velour puff to do this business, specifically with the Peter Thomas Roth, because I'm pressing and I'm not pulling and it's not going to pill. But if I'm not using the Peter Thomas Roth, I like using the concealer brush from the expansion set, the one that mimics a finger. It does such a beautiful job blending, but I don't want to mess with a brush whatsoever when I have this product on. And that's just what it is. So many of you guys from the Tati list, I love it. And a lot of you working and watching, that's fine. Like pop this on in the background and we'll just chit chat about product recommendations, application technique. Sometimes I think like when you're working or even like cleaning your house and you just have something on in the background, like even if you're not paying attention the whole time, like something will jump out at you, resonate, and be something that you can apply to your life. And I hope maybe there's a conversation tip, trick, something, product recommendation you were looking for that can be helpful, and that I'm just kind of keeping you company. To Lindsay, do you think you can do a wedding makeup video on some advice on looks, eyeshadows, how to make the full face look beautiful? I need help so much. I get married November 30th. Well, congratulations. You know, I've done wedding inspired looks. I could do like a full bridal thing. I've thought about it. Really when I approach, do you see how long I blend for? I'm someone that just wants to jam product deep into the skin, and that is one of my like tips to success. When it comes to the face, you want to press the product in, make it become one with your skin and not just sitting on top. Okay, so as far as wedding makeup, I just feel like you want long wear. It's the time to not just be focusing on how the makeup looks, but also preparing your skin for the big event, making sure that your AM and PM skincare routine are nice and tight, a retinol is involved in the evening, that you're doing masks and hydrating, and making sure that the skin is really smooth. I also love dermaplaning pretty close to the wedding. You want to try it before the wedding, of course, to make sure that that doesn't irritate you. I use a Dermaflash at home. I think it's a little bit safer than just the like twinkle razors or the razors on their own, because I've cut myself with those before and you don't want to do that. Or you can go to a spa and have a professional do that for you. But what it's going to do is any little peach fuzz on the face and dead skin is going to come off, so your makeup applies so smoothly. So that is like a really great tip. But also make sure like we're hydrating, we're doing great things for the skin. And makeup is only going to be so much, right? We want the base to look good. So that's something I would always tell anyone that I was doing their makeup. I would be like, don't, like with Erica, I was like, don't you drink. Like, don't do it at the rehearsal dinner. Don't do it. Like, your nose will be red. Like, don't do it. Wait until, you know, celebration time. Like, little things like that to keep the skin uninflamed, hydrated, you're rested, you're going in for that big day, lots of photos. You want to put all the little tips and tricks in the mix. And when it comes to makeup, what you want to make sure you're doing is using great primers, great setting sprays, and products that are like on the bottle saying long wear. And that should be good. Oh my gosh, I still have unopened packs of the Blendiful. Times like this, my rule of 3, in this case 4, comes in handy when you find something that works. Buy a backup, then a backup for your backup. I'm very much the same way, so I totally get it, and I love that you have them on hand. That is awesome. All right, I need to clean off my glass palette. We're gonna go in with, you guessed it, Givenchy and Doll 10. I kind of was in the mood to try a different foundation today, but then I'm like, you know what? Every time I do that recently, then I feel like, no, I don't like it, and I don't want to film other things, and I don't like this, and so I'm just sticking with the basics because I am going to be filming after this live. Just taking about a pump of each. I'm going to give it a good mix. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I'm watching on my phone. You are absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Tati. James, this was the quickest you have ever taken a photo of beautiful Tati. You know what? You're hyping me up right now because I don't feel cute at the moment. And I know that putting on a little bit of makeup will help, but I appreciate the hype. We're gonna go in with the ES2. I love a good glass palette because I can kind of mix whatever I need to on this surface and then go in with my foundation brush. A lot of you guys ask, like, do I need this glass palette? What do I do? You can use a plate, use anything, use a candle lid, clean it. Just any surface where you can like consistently go to as your palette, that will work. There's nothing particularly special about this glass palette. It's just pretty and a nice flat surface to work from. All right, let's go in. I always feel like Bob Ross whenever I'm painting the face with this brush specifically. Get around the nose. I'm not going to bump it into the under eye concealer too much. I'm going to try and stay away out of that zone. I'm going to go pretty light on the forehead, or try to. We're just getting a thin layer everywhere and then turning the brush around and kind of stamping and blending everything in. I still have your Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette. It's so gorgeous that I can't bring myself to use it. Use it!
You just said the magic words.
What?
I have a bone to pick.
What? Oh, with Bob Ross?
Yeah.
Stop.
Guys.
He's dead.
I know he's dead, but they're live streaming his content as lives. They're like these live marathons. They're running for 12 hours. Bob Ross, live. He's been dead for like almost 30 years. This is a clear violation of terms of service. It is not okay. What, we should just like take all of your old videos and just put them in a live stream?
Let's do it.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys seen that, but
no, but that
I'm
is
not cool
funny
with
to
that.
be like, if you're looking at a ranking of like, how am I doing? Like, I'm putting in the effort, I'm working really hard over here, and then you're like, oh, the dead guy is beating us all. So mad love for Bob Ross. But like, didn't he have like a family issue too, where like his family's making money off of him and it's kind of inappropriate or something?
Exactly the opposite.
Oh,
so
never mind.
What
do I know?
He had a business partner when he was alive, and they structured the deal in such a way that when Bob Ross died, his family didn't get anything. They don't even have the rights to use his name.
Oh, well, that's awful.
Bob Ross's son, who is also an artist, can't even use his own name. Can't sell merch, can't sell makeup brushes. The whole family has been completely locked out. It was the worst business deal, and yeah.
That sucks.
So the people that are exploiting his content right now, not his family.
Wow.
Yeah. Watch the documentary. It's fascinating
Oh
and
my
sad.
gosh. James always popping in for the most random stories, but we love it. Happy little tree on a happy little hill, Lori. Okay, Bob Ross is the original ASMR, right? Any of you out there as a child that was like totally overstimulated and like no one knew what that was about, like way back when, it was just like, just like go chill or whatever. And like, honestly, to like regulate and feel better, I would watch Bob Ross. And just the sound of him painting, the sound of his voice, his friendliness, the way he would describe things, the clouds, the mountain, seeing it all come together. It was like the original ASMR that would just like help you regulate. It's just so true. I love Bob Ross so much that one of my employees, like one of the best gifts, I'm really, really difficult to shop for because I'm just like, what are you into? Makeup. And I already have it all, you know, like I do this for my job. What is in my hair? She got me a Bob Ross coffee mug, and it was like one of the greatest gifts ever. I swear I got like a face mask in my hair from last night. Sorry guys, gross. Yeah, but like I've lifelong been a Bob Ross fan. And fun fact, whenever we would leave Puka at home and he was like really like, we would put Bob Ross on and he would watch Bob Ross. I'm not even joking. Do your dogs watch TV? Because Puka watched TV. It was like weird. He'd get on the couch and like actually watch TV. Anyone else? Yeah, you know what? To Mario, it's unfair. That's why we do not buy any Bob Ross products. I didn't know about this whole thing, this whole scandal, until like James watched a documentary or whatever. So yeah, my coffee mug, probably the money did not go to a good place, but nonetheless, love Bob Ross. To Jennifer, your dog does that too, watches TV. Does it not trip you out though? Like something super cute about Puka is we would be like even watching a movie or whatever, and he would always want to be with us. He was that kind of dog that would just like, he'd always want to be wherever we were. So he'd hop up on the couch, and if we were watching a show, he'd like sit there and he wouldn't just be like asleep. He'd like be staring up at the TV too. So yeah. Your puppy of 9 weeks watches F1. That is amazing. James is a huge F1 fan. I still don't understand it. I'll like try to get into it to be like, I don't know, supportive or whatever. I can't get into it. I can't get into it. My under eye concealer on this side, the Peter Thomas Roth, is doing me so dirty, but just on one side. Ah! Why? Why? I almost want to take that off. Okay, this is where like I normally would edit out like me being super fussy, and then you would see a polished video and you would not know that anything happened. But things are happening and I have to fix this, or it will drive me insane for the rest of the day. So I'm just removing a little bit. Ah, that's frustrating. I will figure out like the perfect scenario for this product, because what it does when you get it right is absolutely amazing. But if you don't get it right, it's awful. Okay. Where'd Natasha go? We're gonna go back in with this right here. I'm in the shade P2. And I'm just gonna try and go so light, like just tiny little bit. Breaking the rules, this is a dry beauty blender. Just look away. Sometimes you have to do what needs to be done. It's like makeup surgery sometimes, you know? Okay. Better. If you have not set the face with powder, you can, if you have an area that is aggravating you, you can go back in, like take a makeup wipe and you can remove whatever is irritating you and then kind of go back on top of it with a cream. If you've already set with powder, it's a lot harder. I actually take this brush right here, a little excess off of the palette, and just make sure that my neck is a little covered. Normally I get ready naked, but no one needs to see that, so I'm hoping to not bump into my new hoodie that I'm obsessed with. And I want to snatch the lips a little bit. Lori, happy little highlighter. Oh my gosh. We're gonna be like talking about Bob Ross the whole time, I have a feeling. If you want to use your ES2 for contour, you absolutely can. Even if you've just used it for foundation, I'm not even using a cleaner, just a Kleenex, wiping the excess off with this tissue. And I am gonna go in to, hold please. Hold please. This is Sizzle from Jane Iredale. I love this contour so much. It just blends really, really beautifully and it has a nice amount of depth. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit on my brush and go gently on the outside of my lip. This makes like the tiniest difference, but to me it's a big difference. It's worth doing. You don't want to have like a crazy amount of product outside of your lip. It's just a subtle shadow that should be tricking the eye. So we don't want to get too bananas with it. This brush will help you. Okay, let that sit, and I want to do the nose too. To Julie, I was never able to be on a live with you guys. I'm excited today. Happy that you are here. To Claudia, hi Tati, just bought the new Dior pressed powder. Wondering what your opinion is on it. I haven't tried it. I love the bronzer. I'm gonna use that today. Should I buy it? What do you think? Did I get my stains out of the top? No, I didn't. I did not. And then, it's not just makeup, you guys. I'm terrible. I'm awful with my clothes. I spilt mustard right on the A of the ADA hoodie that I bought that was not cheap. Honestly, like I need, send help, you know?
Help has arrived.
What's up?
Hey, it's cold in this house.
No, it's hot. James, you will fight me.
So, I have the fireplace on.
You are not sitting in front of 3 ginormo lights. My toes are freezing because it actually is cold in here, but my head and my body is hot because I'm in front of 3 big lights.
Would you like me to bring you the little heater?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
You have the fireplace and the AC going? This is hilarious.
Yes, I know. The live stream looks great.
Does it?
Yeah. It looks even better with you putting on makeup.
Oh.
Not that you looked bad without makeup, but like you can see the makeup.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying I can see the makeup.
I'm just kidding.
When the lights are too bright, it's hard to see the makeup. And
you can see all my crinkles and wrinkles?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I can see the makeup. It looks nice.
Thank you.
You will?
I know.
Do you need anything, baby?
No, I'm good. I'm great.
Need a snack?
No. Do you want to say hi to everybody while I do this? I always do this to him. He's like, I'm not camera ready. What do you need to do to be camera ready is what I want to know. What does that mean to you?
I would start by taking a shower.
Oh my God.
I've been running around doing all the things this morning. Secondly, I would shave.
This man has no filter. He will tell you everything. Do you know how terrifying it is to go to like a dinner with a husband that literally
likes to say the provocative thing?
Things like that? Well, actually, I should go take a shower. I can't.
Well, and dye my beard. I need to dye my beard. And I would put on something not so slouchy. You know, like who wears a black hoodie
sweatshirt
in a live stream?
Wait, time out. My husband
who wears a black hoodie in a live stream?
He will. Well, no, but this is different. Okay, you wear this, and I wonder if people think that you wear the same outfit like over and over, because he is literally the person that will find one shirt that works and he'll be like, done, buying 5 of them. And then like, that's all you will see for a period of time. And like, this is actually like, this needs to go, my friend, right?
I had 4 of them and one of them went away the day that Puka died.
Oh,
because God. I buried him in one of these.
Oh God.
And I couldn't stand, I left it in the garage and I couldn't stand looking at it. And I had to get rid of it. But
oh my gosh, this just turned a corner that I did not see coming.
And another
I'm so
one
sorry.
fell apart. So I have 2 left, but I don't know where the second one is. So I've got to go dig in the closet. Yeah.
All right. Well, good to see you. You look great no matter what, though.
Thank you.
Like no one would know.
So you don't need anything?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, James does need to do a holiday gift guide. And I'll tell you guys a funny story. He's gonna come back here. Ooh, we know it's a hot one when my vein starts popping. Oh my gosh. So James is the king of buying the same outfit over and over and over. Like he wears a particular t-shirt from John Varvatos, and like once a year he'll go and like get new t-shirts. He has like his hoodies that he likes. He likes aloe, and like just like there are particular things that he enjoys, and he'll just have like the same thing over. We were on a trip in Vegas, and I forget why he needed another like sweatsuit, tracksuit, but there was something that happened and he was like, I'm gonna spoil myself. We had just had like a big successful moment career-wise, and I'm getting ready in the hotel, and he goes over to Tom Ford.
Time out.
Without looking at the freaking price tag,
Time
he
out.
buys a cashmere.
Wait, I can tell the story. But first, I need to clarify something because I know I confused a lot of people. When I said that I buried Puka in one of these, I didn't actually wrap him up in my hoodie. That would have been a sweet thing. I should have done that.
That's what I thought you were saying.
No,
I was like, I don't remember that.
I wrapped him in his blankets and I buried him with his bed and his toys, like all the things. I was wearing one of these when I dug that hole and planted the tree, and
James.
And so I took it off, you know, because I was so filthy afterwards, and I left it in the garage, and you know, a month later I found it, and I couldn't keep it, so I got rid of it. So there you go. So Vegas several years ago, I went to Tom Ford, and I wasn't looking at the prices. I used to have a joke. I would pick up something, and I'd look at it, and if I'd see the price and it was reasonable, like on sale, I would say, oh, wow, this is very Tom affordable. And I loved making that joke, and Tati hated it every time.
Because he'd walk into Tom Ford and be like, do you have anything Tom affordable? And I'm like, please don't. please let me look at shoes.
Well, the shocking thing is nothing was really Tom affordable, but in comparison to the high prices, it was. So if something was 50% off, I would call that Tom affordable. Anyway, long story short, there was this beautiful like warm-up suit. It was like, oh my God, it looked incredible on me, and it was like this army green, like matte, and it was just really flattering and cut well, and it was cashmere, and it was super soft on the body. And so I threw down the credit card and went back to the hotel, and I'm like taking everything out of the bags to hang it up, and I happened to catch a glance of the prices of the pants. And then that makes me look at the hoodie part, and I immediately call the store and I ask for the salesman, and I'm like, you just sold me a $15,000 warm-up suit? And he's like, yeah.
Not $15,000.
With taxes.
Stop it.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's insane. I'm like, why'd you let me do that? He's like, you never complain about prices. And I'm like, that's insane. He's like, but it's cashmere. And I'm like, that doesn't matter. He's like, but it's Tom Ford. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. You can buy cashmere anything in the hundreds of dollars. It doesn't have to be the price of a car. And I'm like, I'm bringing it back. And he's like, you shouldn't do that. It looks really good on you. I'm like, no, I'm absolutely bringing it back. I've never brought anything.
Wait, were you just doing the like, I'm in a fancy store, I'm not going to look at the price tag? Or did you like seriously not look at the price tag? Like, that was hilarious.
I was in a phase of my life where I wasn't looking at price tags.
Whoa.
But I was also not irresponsibly shopping either. And I can prove it because the $15,000 warm-up suit I took back. I took it back right away. It looked amazing. I still dream about it, but
oh my gosh,
it's insane.
Yeah.
And the way that I wash clothes, no.
No.
I'm
not allowed. I will wear nice jewelry. I will wear nice shoes, a nice bag, but I am a monster when it comes to clothing, so there's just no.
Salsa.
There's just no. Even if I was a billionaire, like I'd be like, no, it's just, this is just not for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That, yeah. And also, James has like no hold back with storytelling. It's not like he was gonna tell you that story and like play it down and be like, and it was a $5,000 mistake. Like, you go all in. When you tell stories, there's no measurement. You're such a rare, like, you're a rare soul. It is amusing, and also you're you. I love you.
I love you too. Well, you shouldn't lie intentionally. Like, sometimes people lie by accident. And you know, and that happens. Like, I had a story wrong. And I recently I recently found out that I had a figure wrong on something. I'm like, oh wow, okay, well, I've got to fix that. And I sat down and I tried to make a list. I'm like, who have I told that to before? Because like I should probably go correct that. Anyway, do you need anything?
Nope, I'm good.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Off he goes.
So take a shower.
He'll be back. All right, all the makeup I'm using is listed in the description box. I'm not doing the greatest job of being like, this is this, that is that. So far, I think the base looks pretty good, especially considering how irritated my eyes were to start with. We're in a good spot. I am gonna use a little bit of Carslan powder as well, just because I feel like dusting this on the face. This is the waterproof black magnet soft focus powder. And this just locks everything in better than a long wear setting spray. I am mystified, I am hooked. I am in love with this. I think it's just like such a great powder. I don't like to go in too heavy, that's what I found. So I use the ES1 and just kind of lightly dust it everywhere just to really lock everything in. And then I find that like my blush and even like I put it on the eye and like eyeshadow, everything goes on top of this so smooth. Like, does that not give you like an actual, like, it just looks so blurred, but it's not bulky or heavy. Like, I still have a little bit of luminosity on the forehead, but I am locked. I love, 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 love. We're gonna go in with my SP2. I love this brush so much. Like, when we do singles, this will be like, this is one of the must have, must duplicate. Keep a few of them on hand. I use one for cream contour bronzer. I'll use it for powder bronzer if I want to sculpt a little bit more. I love using it for cream blush, for powder blush. This is just like the perfect shape. This is in the specialty set. And there are a few brushes now that I have, you know, all 3 sets, and I'm using exclusively my own brushes every day to get ready, of course, because they're my brushes, they're my dream collection. But I find that there are particular ones where I'm like, I don't think that I could do my makeup the same without this. And this is that particular kind of brush. Okay. And yes, we were in like, a few people are like, oh my gosh, about the Tom affordable situation. Like, we were in that luxury era. Like, there was a time, the glam makeup, the business, and then I don't know, when you're in an environment where everybody's kind of living that way, like you start to feel like you need to kind of be that way too. And I fell victim to that. James fell victim to that too. We still like nice things, but it's not like, now being out of LA, it feels so entirely different. And I think we both see that you don't need those things. They're fun, but there's just a different approach nowadays. I still, like, I moved to Texas and I have not bought a new designer bag in like 6 years. And that's not like me being like, and I'm so cool because look how simplified I am now. And like, I know it's real and you don't. Like, that's not even it. It's just what happens when you change environment. You grow a little more, your preferences shift. And like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think a cashmere suit like that would ever, under any circumstance, be worth that kind of money. Okay, blush. We're gonna go in with a little bit of each. I kind of have a look in mind, peachy pink. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've never used this blush, so I don't know the level of pigment. We're gonna just hope for the best here. That's pretty. Blush placement is like a moment of focus for me. I tend to naturally, like, if I'm not paying attention, I'll go too low. but I also, again, don't want to get under here and emphasize any like lines or anything like that. So I try to kind of get in this region. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Snooky says, you are so right, and the changing of environment also changes your mindset at times. Glad you guys are in Texas and very close to me. Hope to run into you guys sometime. Well, if you do, be sure to say hi. Sometimes people will message me and they're like, I saw you at Target. I was too shy. I'm like, why? Don't be shy. Even though I have total like resting bee face, I love meeting new people just in general. I'm very friendly. I am. But like I kind of sometimes I do look mean. I will put that out there as well. Like especially if I'm focusing on things. Like I imagine someone would see me out in the wild like at Target and I'm like holding a product and kind of like giving it a look. It's because my face is just like that. But I promise you, you are free to approach if you see me. Da, 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 da. Also, what I like on the lives, you guys are seeing how much I go back and forth in between products because this is like a little too punchy for me right now. So I'm going back in and just lightly doing this business. You can always layer your makeup, tone things down, bring things back to life. If things have gotten a little crazy right here, something I like about this particular brush is the point allows you to kind of clean things up if needed. I'm gonna do darker brows today. I've kind of been in that for a minute. It's gonna look weird until I have the rest of my makeup on, but I'm just giving you a forewarning. I'm going in with MAC Brun. I am gonna be darkening my hair in like a week. What do you guys think? Should I go dark dark or like chocolate dark? Who's more of a people person, you or James? Okay, I'm a people person in the sense of if you come hang out with me, we're gonna talk for hours and I'm gonna give you undivided attention and story time it, and we are just gonna have the best time ever, and I'm very social, like in a small setting. James legit is the person that will have like a 20-minute conversation with a cashier. I'm not that person, and it doesn't mean that I'm not friendly. It's just, I think how he was raised, was raised in a small town in North Carolina, and he has that like Southern thing where I'm just like, how are you making friends everywhere you go? Like legit. Like he can be in the airport and he'll start having like a deep conversation with some random employee and I'm just like, oh my God. So in a way he is. But it's interesting because here on my job, I am with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I love sitting here and just chit-chatting and whatever. And sometimes he's like, I don't know how you just talk to a camera for so long. I'm like, I don't know how you are cracking jokes with TSA. Like tell me about that, you know? All right, brow anxiety. Focus. So if you see, I like to lay down the powder and then brush it through. I feel like that helps you to get a more natural look to your brow, so it's not just one stripe of color. And another thing that I've been doing differently recently with my brows, this is a little bit darker. And once I have my makeup on, it will not just be like two little eyes and brows. Like it kind of is like, wow, brows right now. But I really focus on filling in the actual brow itself first. Like I don't go outside of my own natural shape. I do that first. I used to be in the mode of kind of lifting the brow first and then filling in my natural brow, but recently I find that if I fill the brow in first as priority, and then I kind of cheat the system and like go a little outside my natural brow to shape it, it looks better. And then I do this inner portion last. James is making a waffle right now. If you can hear a lot of beeping and whatnot in the kitchen. His repetitive ways, like this is another thing. He eats exactly one waffle every day. And if he doesn't have it, it's just not a good day. All right, moving on. I love that he's so particular though. Like I just like it. I think it's weird and cool at the same time. Okay. Oh, allergies are killing me right now. What else do we need? I want to put on highlight and then get to the eyes. I'm really into this highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury in Pillowtalk. I love this. It's like the perfect pinky. If you're doing something a little more cool toned, this is a great highlighter, especially if you have more fair skin. It's just very, very flattering. We're gonna fluff this right where I want to shine. Right there. Add a little gloss, add a little glow. Let's do lips first. Let's do lips. Why not? Wherever walnut on the lips. Happy little highlight moment just happened. Which part of your makeup gets you the most frustrated and gives you a hard time to Lynette? My brows, for sure. My brows, like if you look at all of my videos, like throughout my entire catalog of videos, you see my brows change so much, and it's just because I'm constantly trying to figure out what works for my face. And like, to be honest, when I used to get Botox, it would be really, really hard because my brows would always droop. And a lot of people are like, you're going to the wrong person then, like they're just placing it wrong, it should lift. But I have the kind of face where it would just like crash them down. And that's one of the reasons that I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like this looks weird, I'm not doing it. And I'd have like this weird, like the muscle was frozen here, but the rest of it was like that. And I'm just like, I'd rather have wrinkles. But yeah, my brows. So anytime that I find anything that is helpful in that realm, I'm always going to share it with you guys. And I think that kind of keeping them darker, a little bit thinner, and just kind of like cheating a teeny tiny bit is working for me at the moment. I'm gonna go in with a little teeny tiny bit of Creme de Nude. I swatched nearly every lipstick that I owned last night, and I was looking for another option that was as bright as Creme de Nude from MAC. There isn't one. If you know of one, let me know, but this is literally the perfect center of the lip brightener. That kind of is like your base. If you go in with another lip product on top, it just gives you a fuller looking lip, and I love it. I die hard love. I'm gonna go in with this 3D plumping gloss from Kiko. These are really great. I'm still loving them. James is back. Are you here with your waffle?
I heard you telling them about my waffle. I thought they might want to see it. So, guys, this is my waffle. It is a Goat Organics waffle from Colleyville. They are gluten-free. They are absolutely amazing. It's the mixed fruit version. And this will be the mukbang portion. I take dark chocolate chips and put them in each square. Every square has to have one. 2 slabs of butter. I salt it, and then I use this organic maple syrup that is infused with the organic cinnamon stick. So.
It's delicious. It's honestly, it's so good. I can't do this every day. My stomach will not allow it, but this man every single day, every day. And with like the whole system, it's like 1 chocolate chip in each square. Like it has to be the same every single day. And the cinnamon in the maple syrup is so good. Like for me, I'm still trying to be very like mindful of not overdoing sugar. I'm doing a lot better. I'm not like on total FODMAP diet anymore, but I'll have like a waffle on the weekend, and that syrup is so good. I never knew that something so little like cinnamon being infused, like I think there's an actual stick in it, would just level up maple syrup so much. It's amazing. I love that people from the Tati list are still showing up, you guys. I'm so happy that you're here. Angelica. Ah, the chat's moving, I didn't catch. She says that I should do a dedicated favorite MAC lipsticks video. I only have, well, these ones in the back are matte, and I don't really reach for those so much. They were sent to me in PR, if you can kind of see right here, those are all MAC lipsticks. Those are kind of for display, but the ones that I actually use that are in my everyday life, I have like 5 of them, and that's it. Maybe I'll just like bust them out next week when I'm getting ready and just like do a swatch session for you guys. We could do that. I love a good MAC lipstick. I think they're classic. They wear well. They smell great. They are reminiscent, and there's literally like, it's so funny. I was swatching and I'm like, they do have, for a lot of the neutrals that I reach for, they have a unique quality to them that cannot be duplicated. Let's get to eyes. I am gonna prime my eyes with a little bit of MAC. We're going with Painterly Paint Pot. I'm gonna take the EX4. We're going to just lightly pat this on the lid. Look at how much that cancels out the redness. It does such a good job. And what I like about using this particular brush instead of a flat brush or your fingertip is I'm just getting a sheer application. There's not a lot of bulk. And for me, I don't want bulk on the eyelids specifically because they are already textured. Like, why would I want more? You know? I wish we could like the chat messages. That would be a really good feature for YouTube to have, right? That would actually be so smart. Or to be able to like reply to an individual question like right below it, like they should do that. I'm gonna go in to the Makeup by Mario. This is the Ethereal Eyes. This is the older one, not the new one that's green, not the nature one. And I've been reaching for this one a ton. I'm gonna go into this top shade right here with the ES4, and I'm going to go on the lid and a little bit in the crease. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. My base looks flawless. I appreciate that. I swear the ES2 painting on your foundation in a thin layer just levels up your whole look. That is what is doing it. Between that and then setting with the waterproof powder, I've been feeling pretty good about my base lately. This brush has a nice diamond tip to it, so you can actually go on the lower lash as well. Just take like whatever excess you have and kind of fluff it right underneath. Okay, so now I want to go into something a little bit deeper. So I'm going to go next door right here and grab just on the tip here. I'm going to lay down exclusively on that outer portion. I'm not going to pull in at all. Just wiggling my brush out here, circular motions after I'm done kind of laying it down back and forth, and we have a nice blend. Okay, now I don't want to do too much there. I actually want to smoke out the lash line. I'm going to go in with I believe the Carslan powder is linked in the description. If you open up, if you hit more, and it is Carslan powder pink. It's under contour and powder finish section in the description box. It is linked there. If you guys are looking for, I keep seeing in the comment section, this one, it's already listed. Wow, that lip product is spicy. It's spicy. I swear this one, it's kind of the dupe for Patrick Ta. It's even more spicy than Patrick Ta. Okay, we're going in with this gilded eyeshadow stick. This is in the shade Terra. I'm gonna go in with my ES6. I'm gonna blend it out with this. So we're gonna lay this down kind of sloppy. Someone says, hi Tati, I hope you're feeling okay. I feel fine. My histamine is just like jacked through the roof right now, so I sound like I'm sick. I am not sick, I'm just stuffy. So this is like the wild ride of having histamine response issues, is anything can trigger it, and the only thing I can think that triggered it is using a new eyelash grow serum, because literally my eyes were on fire and I woke up this morning itching my eyeballs like crazy. Not fun.
I have a question for the people.
What?
I'm not going to put it in as a survey, but I'm interested. And those of you who like waffles as much as I do, when you're alone, if there's no one else around, do you lick the plate when you're done?
Stop it right now. You lick the plate even if I'm around. What are you talking about?
If you're around, yes, you get to see all the weird sides of me. But if there was other family, I wouldn't be doing that.
You
No
just
way.
picked up the plate and started licking it.
Well, I'm not going to lick it clean like a dog, but I'll take a lick, like that last little hit of the maple syrup with the butter and the salt. It's like amazing.
I love that you came back here just to share that.
Well, I'm curious if other people are like
Are
me.
other people going to admit it in the chat? We're about to find
Right?
out.
Like, if you're alone, do you lick the plate? Oh, that's awful. It's awesome. I love waffles. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, those of you who don't, you should try it. The live looks great.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Everyone's happy, engagement's good. I really like that we're not doing super chats.
I kind of do too. Well, I can't do a super chat and do my makeup at the same time, so. How do you guys feel about that? Do we miss the super chats or no? Tell me.
I don't miss them. I think it's better without. I think people are more engaged. And it feels like we're all at the same party having the same conversation together.
Got it.
But that's just me.
But that's just you. I like it too. It's a little more chill. Okay. I'm not loving this particular shadow stick. I thought I would. Milani, you've been eliminated. I'm gonna go in with Bobbi Brown because I'm not vibing with that one. I usually like Milani liners, so I'm a little bit surprised. The Essence Chubby Stick, you guys, it's on sale for $1.99 on Amazon. It's this one. Oh, I should have used that one. This, but I've been using it a ton recently, and I try to give you guys variety where I can. Like, I don't want to just use the same products over and over and over and over. But this one, the Blend and Line, $1.99 on Amazon, so good. And this is the point where I look at myself and go, what else do we need? What do we need? Are we ready for mascara? Are we? I think we are. I think, and then I'm gonna put just like a light dusting of something a little duochrome on top. That is the plan. Where is my lash curler? Sabrina says she misses the super chats. It was a way to get my opinion. You know, we could do maybe like once a month, do a Q&A, like focused super chat, not like crazy giveaway, not get ready with me, but just like conversational Q&A live. Because I get it. I mean, not everybody's going to feel one way or another. And if I'm being honest, like I like having the freedom to not be like, hold on, I got a super chat. Hold on, I got a super chat. Especially when I'm doing my makeup. But like, I find it kind of fun too, to like read your guys' questions, and you usually have just, I don't know. It's colorful, it's fun, it gets my attention in on one specific thing, so I don't hate them. James like hates them, but I don't hate them. Are freezing. We are gonna go in with a little tubing mascara from Thrive. This one specifically because this does not irritate my eyes. So if you have easy to irritate sensitive eyes, I'm a lens wearer on top of it. This one does not make me itch. It doesn't flake. It doesn't smudge. It's really, really nice. And it doesn't do that overly spidery thing that some tubing mascaras can tend to do. I mean, that gives like really nice length, right? And it holds a curl really, really well. Oh man, I'm fighting the good fight. I do not want to take Claritin because I feel like a psychopath when I take Claritin. Ugh. Ugh. Anyone else like allergy medicine? Like either will knock me out. Like I will be out cold, or if I take the non-drowsy, I'm a psycho. So like I can't. Like either lane is no good. And then it usually rebounds me, which if you have a histamine issue that's like beyond just seasonal allergies, like it can totally make everything worse because it's not really healing the situation. You know what I'm saying? Who has tips? I need lashes. I need lashes. Where are my lashes? We're gonna go in with 421s today and almost every other day. It's like 421 or 423 are the go-tos. And I reuse these lashes all of the time. You can totally do that. Just because it's a thin band does not mean that they are not reusable. And pro tip, if any glue is being very stubborn, what you can do is put your lashes down on a paper towel, spray a little rubbing alcohol on the actual lash band, and it will help that glue to come off. Tati, have you thought about taking an allergy test? I've taken every test imaginable. There are some things that are just hormonally related, and it's not even like a food per se. Like certain foods can set off histamine for sure, but right now it's like everything. And it changes, which is super crazy. It's a lot of autoimmune junk and all of that. So it's not like there's not one test. And then even with the information that I've gotten back, it's not like there's this perfect plan of like, here's what you do. It literally is like, eliminate what's causing the problem. Make sure that you're keeping a healthy lifestyle. Make sure that you're regulating your nervous system, that we're checking in that your hormones are balanced. So it's not like, here's your diagnosis, here's the fix, unfortunately. It's a lot of don't stress, which in today's world is really hard. It's really hard to be like, yes, that is what will heal me. I am just no longer going to stress. I got into an arena where I was like stressing out about stressing, right? Like literally I'd look at James and I'd be like, don't stress me out. Don't stress me out. Like, and that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Tati, I think you should go with a chocolate brown hair color. That's what I'm thinking of. The photos that I've saved, they're all like very like chocolatey. I'm so sorry, you guys. Like, what a wreck to be like on live doing my makeup and I'm just like, ugh. I'm thinking like chocolatey brown, not dark brown, like a rich mocha chocolate brown. That'll happen in like a week. I'm so excited. Oh, that's gonna be a bummer. I got glue on one of the little itty bitty guys on the outside. You can always kind of just trim. There we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're going in. Pretty good, pretty good. So I have a weird theory about the 421s. It's hard to find the individual packs, but for some unknown reason, the individual packs, not the multi-pack like this, but the individuals are prettier. They're like fluffier. The inner corner specifically looks a little more wispy than this. Does anyone else notice that? If you're a lash lover, that the multi-packs, they're the same style, but they're just not the same. Maybe that's just me. But I feel like I notice these things. And every time I'm in Ulta, they're sold out of the individuals. Na, 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 na. Tamra, you agree with me. I find the same on the 421 single packs, 100%. Like if I have a single pack, I will cherish them. I will make sure that I am babying them and reusing them for as long as I can, because the multi-packs are just not the same. And I need to go ahead and just like abide by that and order a bunch of the singles off of Amazon. I just haven't. And then I kind of talk myself out of it because it's more expensive. I'm like, oh, is it really? Maybe not. And then I'll just buy the multi-packs and then I feel like I need to use them. So, but it's like, the multi-pack is like less good quality. Okay, I need the big mirror to check if we are even or what is going on. Have you ever tried flower eye makeup? It is so good. Or if so, is it good? It is good, but that line is being discontinued, which is really sad. I really like that line quite a bit. Okay, the weirdest thing is happening with my lips. I have to tell you guys. Like I need to blot some of it off and almost like reapply. It's like the lip plumper is so good, but it's like plumping the inside of my lip, which is making it feel so weird to talk. I'm not even exaggerating. This lip plumper is that good. Where did it go? It's that good, but it's like getting inside of my mouth and I can feel the inside of my lip like getting puffy and plumping. That is weird. Where did this one, the Kiko lip plumper, you can get this one on Amazon. I want to say it's like 15, 16 bucks. It's a great product, but it is potent. It doesn't burn terribly bad, but it definitely plumps. The brand is Kiko. Tati, do you have any recommendation of palettes that have shadows similar to your sequin shadows? Sadly, no. Those were such an interesting formulation. It was one that took a lot of time because it kind of was a situation where it's like that can't be done, where the sequin was like through the pan and not just a spray over. Yeah, I wish I had better news for you, but no, I don't. I'm sorry. Speaking of sequin, what we're gonna do now, and this is a gamble, I'm gonna go on top of my eye look with this kind of multi-chrome shadow. This is in the shade Venom. I haven't tried this yet. We're gonna try it together. Bedazzled Nails. Have you tried City Beauty Plumper? Do you know what's funny? I have. I've tried it. And then when I was working out, I was kind of like in a pose where I was like holding a stretch and I like wanted the ad to play. I didn't want to get up and like, you know, get rid of the ad. And it was a particularly long ad. It was for the City Lip Plumper. And I'm like in this stretch listening to the entire thing. And by the end of it, I was like, wow, I like really need that. Like that sounds like that's a great product. I really need that. But the reality is I've already tried that product in the past and it was good, but it wasn't like life-changing. So when we see these commercials like Il Maquillage, their primer that like erases your wrinkles and it's like too good to be true, a lot of the time is. And it doesn't mean that they're terrible products. It's just not as like transformative as maybe you were led to believe with really slick advertising. So the City Lip Plumper, I'm kind of tempted to try it again. I don't know. Their products are pretty good. But I think we've all seen those commercials where the woman has like no lips and they're dry and they're like, you know, and then all of a sudden, ooh, after 30 days, you know. Let's go in with a little bit of MAC. Now I'm gonna take this on the side of my brush, load up the side, and just kind of wisp it on top of what we have going on here. Just something to kind of catch the light a little bit. And then I think I'll take my highlighter that I used today and kind of do that same motion just a little bit closer to the bridge of my nose. This one lash is driving me nuts. And I swear, I'm always losing things and I don't know how to get ready without creating such a mess. If you guys could see the desk, it started out so sparkly, clean, and organized. And I always feel like I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna have things in order, I'm gonna be so on top of it while I'm doing live. And then I always have these moments where I'm just like here swiveling back and forth looking for one random thing. I found it, Benefit Brow Wax. We're now gonna go in with a little bit of this. And just kind of lift my brow hairs up a tiny bit. I like this one because it gives you a little bit of separation in the brows, but it doesn't have like a shiny, crunchy gel texture with the dry down, but it does hold them in place. Oh my God, seriously, I don't think I've sneezed more on a live. Send me prayers. This cannot be illness. This needs to just be histamine. Woo! Okay. You know, and when you feel this way, it doesn't matter like what your makeup is doing, if you're having like the best hair day or like the best makeup day, when you feel all sneezy and sniffly, it ruins it. It just ruins it. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go film videos and literally, hey, someone else has mast cell activation syndrome. Yes, that's what my doctor is believing that I have, according to all the blood panel and indicators and everything. It's really, really hard to diagnose to my knowledge, but everything that I've been through over the past year, that's what we're leaning toward. And so I take like a DAO enzyme with any foods that have histamine in it. I have to be careful like what I'm eating and drinking and all of that. And it's like, it's not fun. It's not fun. I'm gonna stop complaining. But yes, okay, you guys. Peter Thomas Roth gave you a powdery look and dried your eyes out. You returned it. It's a difficult product to use. If you're able to use the tiniest amount and use products on top that work well with it, it can be a game changer. But I do agree, it is a little bit of a pain in the butt and kind of a risk to use. So I think this is where we're gonna end the look today. Pretty simple, kind of like everyday easy makeup. The allergy queen is gonna go and decompress. I think this is pretty though. What do we think? I didn't do setting mist, but I kind of think if I spray anything on my face right now, I will so be asking for it. So this is kind of like as good as it gets. Oh wait, I do want to put on a little bit of lower lash mascara. I'm really into this Lash Bond from CoverGirl. It's in the shade brown and I'm loving it specifically on the lower lash because it's just not so aggressive, but it's very fluttery. It has a cool shaped wand and you can kind of get in there and just do a teeny tiny little bit. Hi, James.
Hello.
She's a wreck.
She's not a wreck. She's beautiful.
She's a wreck.
She's beautiful.
There we have it. I could sit here and just fuss and keep adding and fussing for a very long time. Anyone do that if they're getting ready with girlfriends, sisters? You just kind of keep going because you keep talking about things and you're like, what else can I do? And then you just kind of like don't stop until someone's like, it's time to go. That's the rule in my head. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is just like a really good representation of makeup that I do quickly, not chatting with you all on the daily. I think I did good despite sneezing 5,000 times. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I want to show them something. So on your phone, if you tap the screen right here, you're going to see a thing that says View Products. And you tap that, and that'll take you to the details. And then you click on that, and that'll take you to the website. So right here are those buttons. You just tap it, and it
We're
says
in the
View
future.
Products.
Oh my gosh. Tap it, and my face will pop up.
Tap a Tati.
Okay, all right. Are we good? I think I'm ready. I'm ready
Yes.
to go sneeze off camera.
We have to run and mail the giveaway winners from last Thursday's giveaway.
Yes.
This Thursday, we got a good one coming for you, so you're going to want to come back.
High value. You guys, seriously, you want to come back for this. It's so good.
It rhymes with Smashbox.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
Yes.
It doesn't rhyme with Smashbox.
It rhymes with Smashbox. Please don't disagree with me. I know I'm right.
Wait, I'm so confused.
The next week is the other one.
No, that's this week.
No, that's next week.
I thought it was this week.
No, it's next week.
Okay, well, come back anyway. All of our giveaways are amazing. All right. You guys, I love you all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me, even though I'm a little I sure do appreciate it. I made like a promise to myself doing lives twice a week and going 5 days a week. I'm like, I will show up. I'm not going to be a wimp and be like, meh, you know? So thank you for having me.
This is one of those rare moments.
Oh no.
I was wrong.
You were wrong.
You are correct.
Oh, about this week?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought. You were like making me feel crazy.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to gaslight you.
It doesn't rhyme with Smashbox. That's next week.
This week is amazing. It's
Yes.
like really super high value. And next
High
week is
value.
Smashbox, which you guys are going to love too.
Lot of money. Come back.
Come back for the live
Yes.
on Thursday. And yeah, you guys were amazing. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
All right.
Bye, guys. Mwah.